Scratch and Waggle Nation, this is Kip. Scratch. Thomas sitting here. He doesn't have the mic. It's all mine today. Hey, just wanted to start the show today with saying thank you for all those that have provided some feedback, all one of you. Jessica, thank you for your email. Really appreciate that. Yes, the Little Red Book by Harvey Penick is a great place to start. Try that. I know you're already taking lessons. I've seen you at J City. So keep it up. Little girl that's doing great. I hope you guys do get into the drive, chip, and putt at Pinehurst. We will go. We will support. We'll hold a sign. We'll do whatever. We can caddy if we need to. That is awesome. Nikki, thanks for the feedback. All you guys that have provided feedback, we appreciate that. We are doing our best to share the Scratch and Waggle Golf Podcast show with all our friends. We hope you are too. Again, we're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We got email. So just a couple of things to note as well. I want to thank Ron. He has provided some voiceovers, some intros, some outros. We really appreciate his time for doing that, and we hope to get some more from him soon. We also want to correct a title mistake from episode 4. We did not provide the frost delay story. Guess what? Coming up in episode 5, coming up right now. So, Scratch and Waggle Podcast, Golf Podcast. Kip and Thomas here with you from the schoolroom in LA. Send us your comments to scratchandwaggle@gmail.com. And what we want to talk about today is the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Friday
Thomas has
Black
a good story
Friday.
about it.
Oh, yeah. So, we got
Back up to about Tuesday.
What was Tuesday?
You came into work and you were like, "Hey, Kip, I want to go play golf Friday. You gonna play?" And I was like, "No."
Oh, yeah, he could. Well, yeah, that's right.
And I tried to give you some advice on where to play.
Yeah, he did do that. And I'm going to go out and throw it out there. He didn't want to play on Friday because he knew he was going to get beat. What he said, I'm going to go take my girl. I got to go take my girl to play tennis or something. He said.
The girl wanted to play tennis.
No, whatever. He just didn't want to get beat.
Yeah, you talk first. I'm gonna tell him the truth in a second.
So yeah, Tuesday. So obviously it's my first Black Friday playing golf, right? So Friday, got the Friday off. Wanted to go play some golf. It was forecast was great weather. Said I'm going to go play. I just kept, man, golf courses around here. How busy is it the day after Thanksgiving? You know, a lot of people off, a lot of people out shopping. You know, how many people actually want to go play golf? So Kip did give me some good advice there and said, hey man, go ahead and make your tee time, make it early as possible. So that's what I did. I made my tee time for 7:45 that morning on my off day. So I did get up and go play golf. That's how much I love golf because I am not a morning person. On my off day, I got up at and a golf course in about 45-minute drive.
Yeah, about 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so
probably in about 10 minutes.
In another state. So
Mississippi. You traveled to Mississippi.
I went to Mississippi to play golf on my off day. Got up 6 in the morning to go do something. So yeah, set it up 7:45 in the morning. Glad I did that. So we show up.
Now who's we? Tell them who's
I'm sorry, Mr. Master Chief, Jerry King's my stepdad. He's Master Chief in the Navy, retired Master Chief. Yeah, we're gonna get him on the podcast once he's flying.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he wouldn't play. He was excited about it. Said absolutely come pick me up. You know, he didn't want to drive. He's probably earned that with the military.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had to pick him up. So I picked him up. He was ready to go, of course. So we drove over there. We get to the clubhouse about 5 minutes before our tee time. Open the door and
what? 5 minutes for you.
Yeah. It's another state, man. Think about it. It took me 30 minutes to drive there, whatever.
Come on, man. All right, everybody out there is laughing. You gotta get there.
It was my off day. It was my off day. For me to be on time was good on my off day. Give me credit for being on time for my off day, man. I'm serious. 7:45 in the morning.
All right, if you're listening and you're a beginner, don't show up 5 minutes before your tee time. It drives your playing partners crazy. It drives everybody crazy.
But we didn't think about it was going to.
I'm done.
I mean, I booked it online too, so they have a booking system. So when I went out there, all the times were available. So I didn't know how crowded it was going to be. I thought, oh, it's not going to be too bad. So, walk into the clubhouse, and there was about 45 guys sitting in the clubhouse waiting. This is a small clubhouse, too, so it was packed. So, and I walked up and said, maybe they're just eating breakfast. Like, that's the first thing I thought. So maybe all these guys wanted to eat some breakfast.
There is food in there.
They do serve food. So I was like, man, maybe they're just eating breakfast,
What is that, Highway 63?
Yes.
County Road 63?
Is that what that is? Frank Snell.
Yeah,
and then
it's Hurley, Mississippi.
Yeah, Western Pines. Yeah, so, nice golf course too, by the way. But
they have done a fabulous job with that golf.
Real nice. And they're building a new clubhouse that's about 3 times the size as the one that we walked into.
Yes, and it's stone cold solid. I don't know who's building it. Shout out to them.
It's nice.
Driving range. It's going to survive a major hurricane.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's going to survive Mississippi. Sorry. So we go out. I'm sorry. We went out to go play and walk in the clubhouse, and there's about 45 guys sitting in the clubhouse, maybe more than that. It was a lot of guys, all sitting around. So I was like, man, maybe they just eating breakfast, like I said. So we go up to the register to go, sign in, pay our green fees, whatever, cart fee. And lady says, sorry guys, can't do it right now. There's frost on the ground. So, this is the first time for one, this is my first year really playing golf. And then this is first, and we don't get a whole lot of frost down here.
And some of you guys are thinking Kip set him up. And Kip thought about it. But we're in Mississippi and Alabama now, and I didn't think there'd actually be a frost.
Yeah,
I knew it would be cold, but I didn't think frost.
So nowhere to sit in there. So we're standing up on the wall, basically waiting to go play with 45 other guys, all angry about the frost. Like nobody was happy, and we're sitting there waiting to play. And I didn't, that was my first time dealing with it. I didn't even think about it. Being frost even being a part of the equation of going to play golf. I did not know that they would shut it down like that. And the guy told me, the marshal there, because I was like, man, well, let's go play the back nine. I'm trying to find any kind of way to get out there.
Is that the guy that looks like Sid Robinson?
It is. With the Uncle Si? Yeah, and where's that?
Yeah.
It is,
oh my gosh, that guy's kind of funny.
Yeah, he's like,
not funny like that, but funny like he didn't say a whole lot.
He didn't say much.
And he looks just like Si Robinson.
He did. Yeah, he does. So go ask him. I kind of skipped the story a little bit, but I'm gonna leave some of the story out. Just remember when you see pictures, it's funny. It's gonna be funny because we're in Mississippi, and it's.
So what you're saying is you and your stepdad were the only two.
Yeah, we were the only two
gentlemen from Alabama.
Yeah, from Alabama.
That were from there, and everybody else in the herd of Mississippi was
farmers.
farmers.
From farmers from Mississippi. Yeah, so from Mississippi. We're the only two Alabama guys.
That might help. I think that should
city
help.
guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Two city guys. Walking in, we're standing around, and it's like the music stops. We walk in, basically. We'll go with that.
Record.
Yeah, we hear the scratch.
Need on the record stop.
Pretty funny. So it's already uncomfortable. So we're sitting in that room for about 45 minutes. Like that's funny. So finally, they told us that they didn't have enough people on staff that day. They weren't prepared for that big of a crowd. Which I was like, why Friday after Thanksgiving? I mean, I would think that was a pretty busy golf day. Why would you not be full staff that day? Obviously, they needed to be. So they had one guy that had to wait for the frost and, to I guess dissipate.
Probably Uncle Si. Yeah.
Probably,
he was the one riding around.
Yeah.
He was probably peeing on the ground.
He probably was peeing. They call it a sprinkler, but we'll go with that, Mississippi. Yeah, you guys. You got sprinkler system is Uncle Si peeing on the greens everywhere. That's how you. So we'll go with it. So we had to wait for them to turn the sprinkler system on, get rid of the frost, and then they had to cut the grass. Is what they told us. So and they only had one guy doing it, so he had to do the whole front nine first. So he got the whole front nine ready, and then they finally called us up based on our tee times, which was awesome because. Again, we made the 7:45 tee time. There's 50 guys in there waiting. It was only about 4 or 5 groups that even set tee times. So although there was 50 people there before we got there, they honored our tee time, and we were the 4th group to go out and play. So we got ahead of everybody.
Just a couple of key points there. If you're going to go out of town, even a 30, 45-minute drive, call ahead, get a tee time. For you beginners that might not know that, get a tee time. It saves you bacon, saves you some time.
Yeah.
And if you're going to play early, I'm sure anywhere in America, but if it's going to be cold that morning, expect a frost delay. And they are very frustrating, especially since I think that day the low was only like 45.
It was.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where that frost came from.
Other
side. But, anyway, that's the tip here. But and then always go to a new place like that with a buddy. Don't go by yourself. Tell them what could happen.
So that was that, and we went out there. So I'm gonna do the opposite of the choke of the week.
Choke of the week.
Oh,
My story, the opposite of the choke of the week.
I love it.
So going to hole 1, par 4, teeing off. So you remember we're 50 guys out there. Everybody's running out there to get to the hole 1. So me and Jerry, we're the first, pretty much first to go. So we got like 30, 40 guys standing behind us on the tee box. So there's no 2-ball right there. We got the first ball play. We got to go, right? So he goes first because he's a Navy man. He's like, He's like, man, nothing bothers me. They don't bother me. I'm gonna go up here and crush it. I don't care. I'm a Navy man, you know. I've seen way worse. I'll be in Vietnam. And I was like, this ain't nothing. In Vietnam, Mississippi. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. So he goes up in the tee box, and driver crushes one. Great shot. Little right of the fairway, but hit it pretty far. And I was like, man, that was good. That's great, because he didn't play a whole lot of golf either. He's just getting back into the game, And I was like, man, I could do this. So I get on the tee box. Same thing. Take a little couple practice swings. First ball, probably one of the best drives I've hit in my life so far. I mean, I crushed one right down the middle, and I could feel the guy behind me looking at me like, "Oh, these guys play." And remember, we're the city guys, Mobile, so they probably didn't think we could play the golf. These city boys don't know how to play golf. We'll leave it at that. But
now, what did you tell me you were thinking? Didn't you have an extra ball in your pocket?
I did.
You said you were sitting there going, "I can do one of two things. I can either crush this.
I could crush this. Or I can drill one off and probably get back in my car and drive back to the city with my tail tucked between my legs. Like, that was embarrassing. That was super embarrassing. But what I did is I actually took a little bit off the drive, made sure that I made solid contact, 80%, and it was a solid drive. And I didn't look back. I got in the car, drove off, and
at that point, you gotta act like you know.
And went to the ball. And
you just pick up the tee and nod your head or something, or not even look at anybody. Get in the car, hit it, Jerry. Let's go. Sergeant Master.
Yeah, let's go. So when I after I hit
no better feeling.
It was a great feeling. But when we drove just so far away, get from those guys, I looked over and said, "Dude, if we don't do anything else today, man, I'm happy. We go home now, man." I was good. I was good for the rest of the day. But we had a great round of golf, and I think that set the tone for the whole day, and it was a real great day. Real great.
You say that's key. If you've ever played golf after work, you run out after work, you're in a hurry to get out there, and I don't know what it is, but that first tee ball, it does literally set the tone for your day. If you crush one down the middle, you drive out there, you can typically salvage a par from that first tee shot. But if you get out there and you're rushing, you hit a tee and you hit a ball and it goes way right, and you're just immediately you pull another ball out and you're like, I didn't get to warm up. I'm gonna hit another one. So, but if you can get that first hole under your belt and you get that first tee shot, then typically it does set the tone. And you also make a good point for everybody, not just beginners, but people that have been playing a while as well. Excuse me, I'm drinking sweet tea.
Yeah, sorry.
It's starting to
LA.
Yeah, all that lower Alabama sweet tea.
On the side sweet tea.
Here, let me shake my eyes.
Problem is a sprinkler system. Got a frost in the morning.
There might be a frost out in the backyard every now and then. What was I saying? So we're gonna have to rewind the tape. I think I was talking about how
it set the tone with the first shot,
and then
and after after work you get out there and
you hit two bad shots. You're trying to reach in your pocket and get another one. I don't know. That's gone. That thought's gone.
It's hard to recover after
we'll edit. We'll edit. All right. Let's put the tag on Scratch and Waggle, and we'll edit all that out. But put this.
Okay, so you guys, you can reach us at Twitter at Scratch and Waggle. It's underscore, right?
Underscore.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I know we changed this. Okay, so you guys can reach us on Twitter at Scratch_Waggle. Or you can also email us at scratchandwaggle@gmail.com. We are definitely open to feedback, questions. If you want an autograph, we can get that done too. We can do all that. Share your pictures, share your golf stories with us. We pull some golf stories that we like. We'll talk about it on the podcast as well. You guys, we want your feedback. Talk to us, please. Scratch_Waggle on Twitter or scratchandwaggle@gmail.com.
Cool.